I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Next up will be race number 3, which will be the opening leg of the pick 6. They'll do battle down the lane over 1,200 meters. 13:20 is the off time. Looking at the anti-post betting, number 9, Piece by Piece, is the 22-10 favorite. Number 4, Mountains of the Moon, has attracted some support from around 7-2 down 5-2 and 22-10. And then around 7-2, number 2, Porto Zante. Number 1, Karandi, is at 5-1. And I think those are the horses that we need to focus in on. Raheel, number 1, Karandi, and number 2, Porto Zante. They both ran in the same race behind Secret Identity first time out. And just looking at Karandi, from a 10 out of 13 draw, was ridden forward, moved into a prominent position, and then faded out late on. Number 2, Porto Zante. This is a horse I said we'll pencil in next time out. Showed the necessary speed from a good draw, and then also just lacked extra late on. So between the 1 and the 2, I think there's going to be a lot more improvement to come from number 1, Karandi, judged on the draw. But number 2, Porto Zante, very much alive.
Yeah, absolutely. They both probably fit a similar profile in this lineup, and we'll see how that form line does work out in the previous race. And if one of those Paul Gatsby runners do come through to win, then that will certainly enhance his 2 fillies' chances. Now, off the other 2, Mountains of the Moon and Piece by Piece. Now, there was 2 lengths that separated them on that run behind Bomber Girl, and I didn't quite expect Mountains of the Moon to be so short in the market at 22-10, given that she was in 9th position. I know that she did improve. She was the fastest to finish, but I think that horse number 9, Piece by Piece, could still hold on that run. And when just having a look at the field, I think that she's the most likely winner. She's had 2 starts to date. That She Can form line could certainly hold up in the previous race with Baby Love. And this horse, obviously, last time out, she improved nicely with Sipa Sihlengwa aboard. Now, I think the disadvantage with her is that now she's drawn towards the stand side instead of which last time out she was drawn towards the inside. She could get the cover. So she may be racing in open air for maybe a bit too long, unless Rachel can obviously get this filly a bit of cover early on in the race. And she's a horse that can finish off a race quite nicely. But it is a bit of a trappy race if you're going to obviously go with numbers 1, 2, 4 and 9. The winner could certainly come from those 4 rather. And if it were to come anywhere else, it would be a bit of a surprise.
Just looking at number 4, Mountains of the Moon. I know the Robbie Hill team, when the money comes, you respect them. But I think the fact that Keegan de Mello's booked for the ride, that's probably why she opened up quite short in the betting. Number 9, Piece by Piece, definite runner there. But I think this is a race. Watch them in the preliminaries. Watch them go down to the start. And the runners that we have touched on, I think the winner will come from one of those.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. Founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.